Hey guys, so we've done the doors and almost all the repairs on the body are completed now, and there's only a couple of little things that I have to deal with, and this is one of them. Um, these are the quarter valances that came off the car, and except of this rust hole here and this rust hole here, they don't look too bad, but that's only what they look like, because when you look inside, oh my god, that's bad. So it looks like water was collecting here through this hole, and it was supposed to come out through this hole and through this hole, but for some reason it was collecting there. I'm guessing that was all mud and dirt that was collecting there, and that's why it's all rusted here and here. The other one is pretty much the same thing. So they are in pretty bad shape, but the good thing is that Keith, who gave me the car, gave me also these two valances that came off Spitfire, as far as I know, and they are in much better shape here in this area. The thing is, they are rusted here, or at least this one is rusted here and outside here, but I'm thinking that between this one and this one I can make one complete. This one looks much better than this one, and I can just cut off this corner maybe and take the corner from this one and weld it here. So maybe that's the plan for this side. And for this side I think I got even luckier, because this one is in a really good shape and it almost doesn't need any repair. At least I don't see any repairs needed here. So this one I'm gonna clean and we'll see if it needs anything, but it looks like it doesn't. So I'm guessing I should start with this because it's harder, and yeah, first I'm gonna clean it and we will see. This is where the double metal starts, so it's gonna be tricky, but I think I might just cut the whole corner, you know, even though it's double metal. I'm just gonna cut it like this and weld both sides separately, but they will be still attached together, I guess. Looks like this needs to come up. Wow. Let's straighten this. Yeah, this is pushed in. So this needs to come out actually. Look, this is one plane and this is going like this and then it goes down. So this needs to come out somehow. Let me try. let's compare it to this one. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now we should see how we're gonna tackle this. So I think this whole thing, let me see how far is the damage going here. Take some more aggressive brush. Okay, so looks like inside it's the damaged area is higher than the outside because the outside ends here, but does this mean that we need to cut it up there? No. Well, we're gonna have to straighten this area because we'll have to cut it like that. And the same here. Something like that. Let's see what's the situation here. Alright, let's not waste too much time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the bandsaw, like just cut like that and like that, and that's it. Let's go cut off what we can from here, and then we're gonna go from there. Alright, I don't know how well you will see, and I don't know how well it is gonna work, but we will try. Alright, we didn't manage to go all the way, but it's fine. Alright, here we might need to do a little repair later, but we will see. Okay, let's go back. Let's see how we're gonna mark that. Yeah, here definitely we can't keep that. So we're gonna cut it pretty much the same way, and later we're gonna repair this area. Or should we repair it now? Maybe it's a good idea to repair it now, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna mark it roughly, and then of course I'm gonna cut it longer, and the rest we're gonna grind. Okay, I'll go cut it on the bandsaw the same way. You don't need to come with me, and then we're gonna go from there. Ta-da! So you see how close to the line I cut it, and to be honest, that's very close. I believe this needs to be a little bit lower here, because actually if we put those at the same level here, you see I am just maybe 1/8 of an inch lower on this. So this means I have to come 1/8 of an inch lower here, and actually I'm gonna be exactly where the line is. I have to be very careful with the grinding. Now This angle doesn't match here, does it? Look at this flange. Oh, this flange is bent. Oh wow, yeah, this flange is whole bent, so I need to straighten this flange to match this flange. Yeah. Now this needs to be straightened. Alright, so this is the cutout and it has the proper profile, and this one has a really bad profile. Well, I have to make this look like this, but how? Looks like the top is okay, so we don't need to touch the flange, we just need to straighten this up. I need to find a way to do that. Maybe like that, or no. Alright, let's see if we can steal a piece from here and weld it here somehow. Not worried about the outside we can repair later. Alright, the two patches are made, so that's the one for here, which we're gonna do first, and then this one, which we're gonna do second. And once we do that, we're gonna have to clean everything inside. Maybe we're gonna rust convert that inside here, but also we're gonna take the opportunity that now this is open and we're gonna clean that too. You know what, actually let's do that now. Let's rust convert this inside now because it's gonna take time. Someone was asking me before what kind of rust converter I use. This is the one, rust off rust converter. It works well for me, and no, I'm not paid by these guys, so anyways, you know what I mean. So I'll try to reach as far as possible inside. Hopefully I can reach everywhere. I'm gonna do the other piece once it's repaired because I don't want to breathe the fumes from that when it starts burning. Okay, let's repair this one now. So now I'm gonna rust convert this as well inside, and we're gonna start shaping it to match the other one. At the end we're gonna spray it with primer inside and the other one, and we're gonna weld them. See guys, when you use wire brush, the little wires like this just fly and stick all over the place. Once I had one stuck in my forehead for probably 4 hours before I realized that it was there. Anyways, so by the time the rust converter does its magic there on the other one, I cleaned up this one, and I'm happy to report that there's absolutely no issue with it rust wise. There's only one issue, and that's this little dent here, and I don't have access from inside, but that's not a problem because now we're gonna use the stinger, or The Stinger is what Chef Tash calls it, and now I'm calling it the same way, but the proper name is stud welder. Obviously Chef Tash has issues with names, you know, because he's calling me Elin, and after him everybody's calling me Elin now, but my proper name is Elin, okay? Elin. Don't listen to Chef Tash. He knows very well what's my real name, but he just wants to call me Elin. Anyways, so let's pull this one out. I'm gonna weld just one in the middle and we'll see if that's gonna work. Yeah, a little bit more. Perfect. Surprisingly, we are ready with one of them. I wasn't expecting to be ready with none of them today. Alright, this one is about half an hour now, but it's still a little bit wet inside. Usually it takes half an hour for the rust converter to react with the rust, but now it's a little bit colder here, so that's why I'm gonna heat it up with my heat gun, and that's gonna speed up the process a little bit. We know that we have to grind this a little bit, right? So I'm gonna do that now. We're actually very close, huh? I think we are pretty close outside, so I'm gonna clamp it and then we're gonna look at the inside. How about the inside? Inside this needs to be ground just a little here. Alright, let's see what damage we can do here. Doesn't line up very well here, but that's because when this inner piece was spot welded here, you see here it has 1/8 of an inch. It was brought down, and this one was welded all the way up. So I'm not concerned that these two don't line up, because this means that the inner piece only doesn't line up, but I'm concerned about the outside. So this is more than fine here. That's inside. It's not gonna look perfect inside, but that's not a big deal. Alright guys, you know what? I am pretty happy with that. And with that, so it is late today and I can sleep well now. I'm relaxed, I know that this worked well. And so I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow to weld it and grind it and make it look nice. And tomorrow also we will have to, because even the nut is missing. You see, there's a captive nut here, and there must be one more here. But it was ripped, and the metal was ripped here, and this also was ripped here. So we're gonna have to repair all that. But I'm pretty happy with our repair for today, our Frankenstein piece. And yeah, so I can go home now. But you wait here because I'm gonna be back in seconds. Come on. Next day. And you can tell by the clean table, right? Alright, so I think what we're gonna do now, just gonna weld it outside first, then inside, then grind it, and then we're gonna take care of these repairs here and this one, and that's gonna be it. Chef has said that welding new metal to new metal is pleasure, right? Well, welding new metal to old metal, not so much, but welding old metal to old metal, believe me, that's not fun. Definitely, today is not the day when I'm gonna say, okay, perfect, it doesn't need body work. Unfortunately, it needs body work again, and actually it needs more than that because it worked, and I can see how this area here is low, this area here is low, this area here is low. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Hopefully you can catch the light and see it at some point, but this area, and this area need to be pulled out with, I guess, with the stinger. You see now, it's stuck in my head, this name, you know. But, well, I'm happy. Generally, I'm happy. I just need to pull these areas out, but I'm gonna do that when I mount it on the car, because now I have no easy way to fix it somewhere so it's secured and I can use the slide hammer. So when I fix it on the car, this is when I'm gonna pull it. And for now, the outside, I'm gonna leave it alone. So now I'm gonna come here to grind that. Look at that. This is perfect. This didn't warp, nothing. How come? Anyway, so we're gonna grind this now, and then we're gonna take care of the rest. I think that's enough for inside. And now let's look at this. Here, here, here. No, I can't take my hand out. Now I have a perfect baseball glove, huh? If I can only take my hand out, it would be great. Okay. I think we are done. I like the color combination, huh? Of course not. Anyway. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Watching you. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so that's gonna be it for today guys. We completed the quarter valances. One of them was very hard to do, you remember? We just had to pull one dent. But anyway, so that's gonna be it, and in the next video, I think we'll have to go back to the car because we are done now. Before the balances, so what's left on the car is the rear valance, where the lights, the two tail lights, keep reminding me of there's something happening there. So again, I should say thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, and see you in my next video. Bye.